This is the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station, a compact, sturdy orange and black box with a fold-flat handle, clean front panel, and a bright screen that's easy to read at a glance. It feels dense and solid in the hand, about 23.8 pounds, and roughly the size of a small toolbox at 12.87 by 8.82 by 9.72 inches. From my experience, the build quality inspires confidence. The plastics feel rugged, the ports have protective covers, and the handle folding flat makes it stack neatly with camping bins or slide under a desk. Key features that stand out to me are the 1070Wh LiFePO4 battery, a 1500-watt AC inverter with 3000-watt surge capability, and a 100-watt USB-C port for fast laptop charging. If you're new to this, watt hours tell you how much energy the battery can store, while watts, W, describe how much power it can deliver at once. LiFePO4 stands for lithium iron phosphate, a safer, longer-life chemistry that's rated for thousands of cycles. In practical terms, it means this unit is built for years of steady use rather than a short stint. In my opinion, that battery upgrade alone moves it into buy once, use for a long time territory. I've pushed this inverter pretty hard. It comfortably handled my coffee routine with a grinder and an electric kettle and barely broke a sweat running around 1400 watts. I've seen it tolerate short bursts a touch over the rating without shutting down, which helps with appliances that have a brief startup surge. It won't replace a whole house system, and there's a firm ceiling at 1500 watts continuous, so an older space heater on high or a very power-hungry fridge may not be a fit. But for most everyday devices, laptops, cameras, lights, small cooking appliances, even some power tools, it delivers steady, clean power. Charging speed is where it really surprised me. From the wall, it's fast. In normal mode, I can go from empty to full in roughly an hour and 40 minutes. There's also an emergency mode in the app that can top it up in about an hour when I need a quick turnaround before a trip or a storm. That speed has changed how I use it because I don't have to plan a whole afternoon around charging. From my experience, that convenience is huge if you're preparing in between rolling blackouts or trying to dash out the door for a weekend. It also works as a UPS, which means uninterruptible power supply. If the grid flickers, it switches to battery in under 20 milliseconds, fast enough to keep a desktop, PC, modem, or small medical device from dropping. That's been reassuring during short outages at home. Pass-through charging is supported, so I can run devices while recharging the station. But when I've run heavy AC loads, the unit prioritizes output and the input slows way down. That's normal power management, just something to know if you're trying to charge up while powering a big appliance. On the road, it's been a steady companion. I've run a mobile office from the back seat, kept camera batteries topped off, and powered an electric smoker without tripping any alarms. It's quiet most of the time. The fans stay off until you push the load, and even then they're not intrusive. It's perfect for car campers, van folks who need a simple plug-and-play setup, and homeowners who want a quick, reliable backup for essentials. Solar is a mixed story. Jackery's Solar Saga panels are well built, and the little sun-aiming guide, a dot and a bullseye, is a simple touch that actually helps. In bright conditions, I've seen solid input. On overcast days, the charge can be minimal, which is expected with portable panels. Compared to the older model, this V2 seems tuned more for fast wall charging than for maximum solar intake. That's fine for me because I use solar as a supplement, not my main fuel. If you're planning multi-day off-grid trips that depend mostly on the sun, this trade-off matters. I have to call out one hiccup that caught me off guard. The 12-volt car-style port didn't play nicely with my IceCo compressor fridge. There's a current-limiting behavior on that port that can keep some 12-volt fridges from starting. The previous Jackery I owned didn't have that issue with the same fridge, so this was a step backward for my setup. Plugging the fridge into AC solved it, but that's less efficient. If your plans hinge on a 12-volt compressor fridge, test compatibility or be ready with a workaround. Charging from a small gas inverter generator also required a tweak. My Honda EU1000i didn't love the default fast charge profile. The Jackery tried to pull more than the generator wanted to give, and the overload tripped. Switching to the quieter, slower charge mode in the app fixed it. Not a deal breaker, just a heads up that small generators and aggressive charging don't always get along. There are some ecosystem quirks. Jackery uses proprietary 8mm DC inputs for solar, which keeps things tidy with their own panels, but makes third-party connections a little fiddly unless you find the right adapters. I also wish the 12-volt car charging cable were included in the box. On the software side, the app is straightforward and helpful for switching charge modes and checking status. though I'd love to see more granular control and the ability to power on the unit remotely. From my experience, the design updates are thoughtful. The fold flat handle sounds small, but it changed how I pack it under drawers and on shelves. The integrated LED light is actually useful around camp or during outages, saving me from fumbling for a headlamp. The display is easy to read even in daylight, and the port layout is intuitive. The overall feel is premium without being fussy. I'd recommend this for homeowners who want a fast charging backup they can rely on, weekend campers who need a quiet, clean power hub, and creators or remote workers who want dependable AC and USB-C in a single box. It's perfect for folks who value durability and ease of use over modular expandability. If your priorities are maximum solar input, chaining external batteries, or running everything on 12-volt DC, there are better fits, but that's a specific crowd. In my opinion, the biggest reasons to choose this are the LiFePO4 battery longevity, the strong 1500-watt output with clean power, and the rapid AC recharge. The main cautions are the 12-volt fridge compatibility, the lower emphasis on solar speed compared with the older model, the lack of weatherproofing, and the non-expandable battery. Keep it dry, plan for your real loads, and it does exactly what it says. In conclusion, the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 nails the everyday portable power experience. It blends long-life battery tech, real-world power, fast charging, and a user-friendly design into a package that's easy to live with. It's not perfect for every scenario, but it's reliable, simple, and tough. Exactly what I want when the lights go out or I'm setting up camp. If this video helped, I'd love to hear how you'd use a power station like this. Subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below with your questions or your own experiences. Thank you for watching.